The following is a presentation of News Channel 3 Sports.
We are the umpires of Arcata Ballpark.
We're the Barnes players. Crab's Corner starts now.
Crab's Corner on News Channel 3 is presented by McCray Nissan Subaru, Coast Central Credit Union, and Vista Del Mar.
Hello, Crustacean Nation. Welcome into another edition of Crab's Corner. I'm Tyler Stricker. In the show, we break down all things Crabby throughout the summer season. This week, the Humboldt Crabs swept the Solana Mudcats in two-game series over the 4th of July holiday. Then a bit of a shakeup as the San Diego Wave didn't make the trip up from SoCal to play the Crabs. A few extra days off led to the Sunday game with the B-52s. A little rivalry between the two area teams, as this is the second meeting between the Crabs and the Bombers. Earlier this season, the B-52s came into Arcata Ballpark and got a 6-1 win over the Crabs. We go to the highlights in Arcata. Hawaiian Day at the ballpark, and a lot of players were having fun with their hula skirts. Crabbies had a big second inning, and the scoring started with Alex Aguirre. He doubles it to deep center field to bring in 2 runs, 2-0 Crabs. Then later in the inning, Jeremiah Burks up at the plate keeps the scoring alive as he's going to have another deep shot to center over the fielder's head on this one, and another 2 runs going to cross the plate. It's 5-0 Crabs. Then we go to the bottom of the 6th. It's Aguiar again, and with this one, he's got 2 runners on, and he launches it to deep center field and over the tall center field wall for a 3-run homer, his second long ball of the season. The Crabs go up 12-0. The Bombers would score a run in the next half inning, but the Crabbies get revenge after their first meeting. They win 12-1 the final today. A 6-run second inning was big for the Crabs, and it was keeping the inning alive with 2 outs that helped the Crabs get the W.
It was great to get out and score some runs in the second inning. We had I think 4 2-out runs in that second inning. 2-out hits tend to be the opposite. You tend to win games when you get 2-out runs and can extend innings. And being up 2-0 with 2 outs, it's good. But being able to extend that lead right there was huge. And then Matt Hernandez did a real good job.
We had a lot of fun today. Just sat back, saw some good pitches, hittable pitches, and took advantage of mistakes. When we missed playing, you never like to have a game get canceled, and it was real good to get back out here on a beautiful Sunday and play in front of a great crowd.
And this week's Pen Air Sweepstakes winner of a Pabst Blue Ribbon prize pack and 2 Crabs tickets are Mary Marlin of Eureka and Lauren Johnston of Carlotta. If you would like to enter for a chance to win, log on to our website, KIEM-TV.com, and then click on the Pen Air Sweepstakes link. You can enter the sweepstakes every day, and the grand prize winner at the end of the season will receive 2 tickets to fly to any destination with Pen Air. Pitcher Connor Lohr comes to the Crabs via UC Davis. The junior has pitched in 3 wins this season and holds a 1.5 ERA. The Crabbies have a lot of pitchers on the roster, but in each of his starts, the Crabs haven't had to go to their bullpen for relief when he's on the mound. It's time to learn more about the pitcher with our player profile.
The Crabs Player Profile segment is brought to you by McCray Nissan Subaru.
Somewhere, over 300, 400. I'm not a big Twitter guy. It's not my thing, but I'm more of a Snapchat, Instagram kind of person. So my friends started calling me Connor for real after the movie Popstar, so that's been catching on quite a bit. I want to meet Lance Lynn. Definitely one of my idols pitching, and I've seen a lot of stuff he's done, and I've kind of tried to mirror some of my game off him. A lot of leftover burritos. I got some chicken, some sausages, and a lot of eggs. I love the weather up here. It's not too hot, not too cold. It's pretty nice. Batman, he can do it all. Cancun. Yeah, I love it down there. It's a good time, a lot of fun.
Do you know what a group of crabs is called? It's a cast, and each week we field a question from our fans in our social media segment, Ask the Cast. And we asked this cast the question submitted via Twitter by our new News Channel 3 reporter, Braley Whistler, using the hashtag #AskTheCast. And she asked, what would you be doing if you weren't playing baseball?
Probably be doing physical therapy.
Physical therapy?
Yeah.
Nice. Is that what you're going to school for?
Yeah.
Probably sitting on a lake trying to just enjoy the hot weather and all the water.
I'd probably travel a little bit. That would be my goal, just to get out and see the world a little bit. And then specifically, Italy is one of the kind of tour the Mediterranean a little bit. That seems like a really nice place to go to.
Thank you for the question, Braley. If you have a question you would like answered by the Crabs this season, tweet us at KIEM Sports or send me a message on Facebook at KIEM Stricker. And now I am joined by Crabs first baseman Ryan Myers, a junior who plays at Montana State. Thank you for being here. Can you just tell me a little bit about today's game and what worked well for you guys to get the win over the B-52s?
Yeah, I think for us, every time we've come out and scored early, we usually win those games. So today we wanted to set the tone, come out early, and put up some runs on them and just kind of control the pace and control the tone of the game.
That's one thing that's really been working well for you guys, the Crabs, this season, is putting runs on the board. You guys do that, and you get offensively. I mean, you guys have really been strong this season. What's working well for you guys at the plate, and how are you guys kind of approaching each game?
Yeah, we take a lot of pride in our hitting. We have a pretty stacked lineup, and we know that our pitchers are going to go out there and throw up some zeros. So we know if we can score 4, 5, or 6, we're set, and we don't like to ever let up. We like to put up 10, 15, maybe 18 sometimes.
Just keep it going. No runs are enough. That's great.
Yep.
And you, this season, you've hit 6 home runs, I believe, already, leading the team. So that's something that's really been working well for you guys. How have you enjoyed the summer so far with the Crabs, being here on the North Coast and playing with this team?
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I've played against the Crabs the past 2 years, and they've always had a great fan base. And it's nice to finally have them behind me instead of going after me. So they've been great, and just the Crabs community is just awesome.
That's great. And you guys had a couple extra days off because San Diego didn't come up. What did you guys do with your extra time off? Did you guys? I heard that you guys had at least one practice day, but did you get out and explore a little bit?
Yeah, a few of us went to the beach. I know every day we're pretty much playing basketball or just in the gym, staying loose. We like to hang out in our apartments and just watch some movies, maybe just do little freestyle rap battles or something. We like to stay loose, just how we play. So.
Nice. Hey, that's awesome. That's great. That's the way you got to do it, and that's how you guys are still scoring all those runs.
Yeah.
Do you have any goals for the rest of the season or any goals for the rest of the summer that you're going to kind of try to accomplish with the Crabs?
Yeah, for me, a personal goal, I'd like to break the Crabs' home run record. That would be nice.
Mm-hmm.
I like to be a run producer and continue putting up RBI numbers and just help out the team in whichever way I can.
This coaching staff, there's quite a few characters on that with Guyver and Giacone and Detman and all those guys. How have they been able to help you out and kind of improve your game throughout the summer here so far?
Yeah, I think we kind of feed off of our coaches, and they're pretty laid back and loose, but they want us to win and focus, and that's exactly how we play.
Awesome. And so we're just going to continue along here. Stay right here. We're going to go into our top plays of the week. Feel free to kind of put in your input throughout this one. Number 3, Crabs hosting the Mudcats. Bomb on the first. RJ Hussein cranks it up the left field line. 2-run score. The offense of this team has been red hot as of late.
Yeah, that's big for us, as we like to, as I said, we like to come out early and put up runs on teams.
Number 2, we go to defense in today's game. A hot shot to left. Alex Aguiar tracks it down and makes a fantastic one-handed grab. He's been getting the job done offensively and defensively for you guys.
Yeah, he's been huge. His defense is great. His bat's been coming alive recently.
And here we see it, number 1. Rarely do we do this. He's at number 1 again, and here, a 3-run homer to put the game away in the 6th.
Yeah, he's just been clutch recently, and that was a huge hit for us.
Yeah, he helped really kind of put you guys over the top here today. And that's all we have for this week's Crabs Corner. I want to thank Ryan Myers for being with us in the studio. Come back every Sunday at 6 for your weekly fill of all things Crabby. Remember to send me your questions via Twitter or Facebook. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you out at the ballpark.